All right, welcome back to the channel. We're back at our 30-day flip. Remember, we're flipping this house in 30 days. We're gonna try to make $40,000 plus on this thing. Here we are in week 3. We're back at the house. We're about to take a look, but I wanna tell you, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to the Fearless Flipping channel. We're reaching tons of new people every day, and we want you to help us continue to grow. Let's go in right now and take a look and walk through this house and see where we are. Week 3 on a 30-day flip. We're getting close. It's super tight, but I got a lot of cool things to show you guys. Actually, quick, come here, look. Another plug for my boys' Junk in the Box, okay? There's a small outfit here in my local market. Junk in the Box, they dump these dumpsters off. Check it out, spin around right here. We got another one out in the street full of stuff. They are absolutely incredible. If you're in the Augusta, Georgia market or anywhere in the CSRA, they call it, right? So from Aiken, South Carolina, all the way to Thompson, Georgia, these guys will help you out. They take really good care of me. Let's go inside. All right, so last week we said, should we get a new front door or should we paint the old one? We actually got a new front door, just the other one sucked. So we put a new one on there. You can see our new exterior lighting, everything's coming around. Let's go in and take a look. Woo! Here we are, right? Looking good. We got paint on the walls, all the new trims up. We've got a lot of fixtures being trimmed out. Check out the can lights. Look, we got new blinds hung. We've got the new HVAC registers on the wall, all new outlets and switches already. We are moving along fast. This room looks great, right? All right, so let's talk about the paint color. I've been painting my houses for years now, a Sherwin-Williams color called Repose Gray. I'm not sure about the Sherwin-Williams number right off the top of my head, but I can probably give it to you guys here in a second. Repose Gray makes us a lot of money, all right? So try that one out. We always use flat paint on the walls, right? Because it's easy to touch up. I get it. You guys like semi-gloss or eggshell. Flat paint for professionals is the easiest to touch up. Even for a homeowner, you can pull the paint out once a year and touch up your stuff. All of our trim is the Sherwin-Williams color Snowbound, okay? And we run all of our trim satin paint, okay? So it's not quite eggshell, but it's not flat. It's still cleanable. Love satin paint. All right, moving into our dining room. I mean, we're rolling, guys. We're in punch out mode just about. We've got our blinds up. We've got our new outlets and switches. We've got our chandeliers hung. The ceilings, this is what we call a really light knockdown texture. And I'll give you some free chicken right now. How do we finish our ceilings? I love slick ceilings, right? So with no texture at all, but it's really, really hard to get to, especially in a 50, 60-year-old remodel. It's really hard to when you're gonna put in a bunch of can lights and do a bunch of patchwork, right? So what we do is this really, really light knockdown texture. I can't stand a heavy knockdown texture where it looks like if you drag your knuckles across it, it's gonna bleed, right? Some markets like California and Florida, they'll do an orange peel texture even on the walls. But we love here in Georgia, a really little light knockdown texture. All right, into the kitchen. All right, so look, here we are, week 3, we got kitchen cabinets up. These are just Lowe's stock cabinets, but they are 36 inches besides the 30-inch cabinets, right? A little bit bigger. The reason we go with the 36-inch cabinets is because this is an 8-foot ceiling and we can run them all the way to the ceiling. You see what we did here? We've added crown. We'll be able to go back and caulk that in and paint it, and it's gonna look really well. I'll give you a hint. Here's some free chicken. If you buy cabinets, right, and you're trying to trim them out with crown, they're never gonna match. So what we'll do is we take a piece of the toe kick or a door to Sherwin-Williams, and they've matched us with a custom color. This is Arcadia White from Lowe's. They'll match it with a custom color. We'll keep a gallon of that, and that's what we'll paint our trim on our cabinets with. So if you're interested in trying to match trim with your cabinetry, take the door or the toe kick down to Sherwin-Williams, let them match it for you. Now that's some free chicken. In here, we've already got the granite measured and templated. It should be in this week, right? So next week, you're gonna see this house basically done. Appliances are on order. The only reason they're not here is because the floors haven't been refinished. Okay, speaking of flooring, we've decided to run hardwood. through this, all right? And we're gonna park here for a minute and I'm gonna tell you about it, all right? So we had a couple quotes. First thing, the whole house is hardwood except this area, the kitchen, kind of den area. And we wanted to do something different. So we wanted to get kind of a large tile, like a 24 by 24. And we brought our tile guy in, and the quote on that to prep the floor up, plus the labor, was super expensive. It was gonna be like $8-9 a square foot with the materials and the labor to build up the floor and to lay the tile. That's pretty expensive for us for tile. So next we go to our flooring guy and we get an LVP quote, right? A luxury vinyl plank. Something really nice. Somebody's at the back door. Something really nice. Well, they were gonna have to build up the floor so it matches the same height as the hardwood, 3/4 inch. And they're gonna have to add 1/2 inch OSB and then some underlayment and then pay for the flooring and labor. It was gonna be the same as the tile. So on a whim, we're like, well, let's just ask our hardwood guy what it's gonna cost to hardwood. I mean, that'd be the preferred route anyway. And would you believe he came in cheaper than tile and LVP? Guys, this is 2 3/4 inch red oak, number 2. Every house in the 70s and 80s in Georgia had this everywhere. We're paying about $225 a square foot for the material, about $225 a square foot to have it installed, and about $2 a square foot to have it sanded and refinished. That's only for polyurethane. We're probably not gonna stain this. But for cheaper than tile or LVP, we ended up getting real hardwood that's gonna match the whole house, all right? So we'll swing around here. I kinda wanna show the transition from the old wood to the new wood. And guys, once we sand that and refinish it, it's all gonna match. It's gonna look really good, all right? So our flooring is coming along. Wood floor, it's almost done. You see these guys are right in the middle of working. All right, let's move down the hallway. Hallway's looking good. We still got some lights to trim out. We've got a brand new air conditioning HVAC unit as well as return. Look at our custom doors. Look at these, they're beautiful, painted that snowbound satin, black hinges, right? We're going not ORB, this is actually black, matte black everywhere. Walls look great. Let's go in our hall bath. Looks a lot different than it did a week ago, guys. Check out the tile. Amazing little subway tile, right? We had our tub set here. I'll give you a peek at the flooring. Woo! Hey, check this out. When you get to a point in life, you flipped a couple hundred houses. How did we design this bathroom and pick it out? We let our 12-year-old daughter get on her iPad and pick any tile she wanted, any vanity, and design this whole bathroom. Within reason, guys, right? Affordable tile. And she designed all this and we installed it, and we can't wait to bring her here in the next couple days to show her design and how it turned out. Pretty cool, right? Off-the-shelf vanity from Lowe's, mirrors, excellent lights, super bright, ready for trim out in here, plumbing trim out to set our toilets, and then this thing will be done. Looks good, really good. Walls look great. We'll pop in a bedroom here. Nice bedrooms. Nice brand new closet doors, everything painted, new ceiling fans, new outlet switches, HVAC covers. This room blinds are already here. This room is ready to go. The only thing left in most of this house is to sand and refinish these floors, add quarter round, and then do final punch out, which means touch up paint, cleaning, things like that. But it's looking really good. All right, so owner's suite, large bedroom. We got all big closet. Everything in here is done as well. I wanna show you this bathroom. I don't know if this is gonna show up. We don't have any lights in here yet, but holy cow, look at this. In a $279,000 house, you get a brand new roof, windows, HVAC, hardwood floors, custom bathrooms. The only thing this thing is waiting on is obviously the plumbing trim out and then some nice, thick, heavy frameless glass in an under $300,000 house in one of the best school districts in the entire state of Georgia. This is an incredible value. This is freaking awesome. Take a look at our floors. Beautiful 12 by 24 inch white marble look tile. We're ready to trim this thing out, set toilets, set faucets, set shower trim, hang glass, and punch out, and we'll be good in this one. This one's looking really good. This is like rock star stuff. You're thinking about entry-level home purchase, $279,000. That's the new first-time home buyer, and they're gonna get all this. This is not some crappy half butt flip. This is taking it all the way. This is doing everything the right way, and that's how we do it, and that's how you should do it. All right, I wanna show you the laundry room now. It's right off the kitchen, off this second living area, and here's a bonus free chicken for you guys. Any house, especially a smaller house, if we ever have more than one living space, we win every time. We went back and looked at our metrics, right? So even on tri-levels, when they have that downstairs living room kind of area den, we always sell faster and better with multiple living areas. So we've got the front formal living area, formal dining back here, and this whole space right here is informal living and informal dining or breakfast nook. Let me show you the laundry room, right? Remember, you guys know I love new washer boxes. We talk about that, right? So we cut this out, put the new washer box in. We got the new stub ends and everything ready for our water heater. Standard gas water heater, you know, a 40-gallon. We're gonna run hardwoods in here just because I don't like a bunch of different types of flooring, and it's a really good price for us to do it. So remember, we'll set the water heater in a pan that drains outside, as well as your washing machine will go in a pan that can drain outside as well. So we're not real worried about there being a water source in here at hardwoods. It's just like having hardwoods in your kitchen with a dishwasher and a fridge. There's always some risk, but if you do it right, most of the time you're gonna mitigate that risk. I wanna show you outside too. Remember our sheds? We had all these crappy sheds out here. Guys, I didn't want to tear the sheds out, right? Couple reasons why. Because if we tear these sheds out, can we see them right here? If we tore these sheds out, there'd be a couple things. One, the labor and materials to get all this crap out of here would be so much. Then we're gonna have these dead spaces, and then we wouldn't have storage. And so the sheds are in decent shape. And so we're having junk in the box. The guys I showed you in the front, they're cleaning them all out. And this is what we found. For these junk removal companies, sometimes it's cheaper than hiring like our Latin crews to come in and demo and then fill the dumpster and then paying for the dumpster removal. These guys are gonna show up with their own dumpster and their own labor, and they're gonna empty everything out and they're gonna leave. And it's super affordable, and they're efficient at it, right? Because that's their job. So I made the decision to keep the sheds, to paint them kind of a uniform color, and then clean them out. And there's a little bit of rotted subfloor in there that we're gonna fix. So hopefully the new owners can utilize them and see some value in them. Pretty cool project. All right, that's it for week 3. Guys, that's it. That's all of week 3. We got 1 week left to get this thing done. I'm so excited about this house. I'm gonna take you guys through the final punch out. We're gonna come back over here when they're refinishing these floors, and then I'm gonna keep you updated when we put it on the market. I'm gonna show you the sign in the front yard, and then when we sell it, we're gonna come back and we're all gonna talk about the numbers, right? We bought it for $157,500. We're gonna end up putting $50,000+ into it, and we're gonna list it for sale for $279,000. Remember, if you guys like this content, please subscribe right now. Please like this video. Please drop a comment below of anything you wanna see next. If my video guy's putting the music too loud in the videos, tell me in the comments and we'll fix it. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you on the next one.